Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I just came off watching a video of like 4 people who, they're famous rappers. They're all famous in the UK drill scene, and they were all talking about each other, how them man don't ride on these man and these man don't ride on them man, and how they've stabbed up this guy, they've shot this guy, and they're all above the age of 30. And it's just like, if you really deep it, you've got 4 people, again, all above the age of 30, with no wife, no kids, in a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. Again, the age of 30, they can't get a legal job. And they're just, they're just messing around with, girls who sleep with anyone. And that's literally just their life. That's just their life. They wake up to that every single day. And they've been grinding on YouTube, making YouTube videos for, I know one of them's been doing it for like 10 years now. Most of them have been doing it for around 10 years. Every single year they drop videos, and they're still talking about the same stuff when they're 30 than they were at the age that they were 14. I think that's just a message to the youth, like an unconscious message to the youth, that this just isn't worth it, honestly. Like, I don't know you, I don't know where you're from, and you don't know where I'm from, you don't know me either, But could you imagine the block that you're from and the friends that you hang around? Could you imagine, instead of putting the energy that you do into, I don't know, some activities that you might do, imagine putting that energy into a positive, into a business. And it doesn't have to be, oh yeah, I'm running with the government now. No, we all know that the government's like terrible. We all know the system's terrible. Like, it's a mess right now. But imagine your people went against the government in a positive way, and you created a business or something where you got like 30, 40 entrepreneurs from that block that's never even heard of before. You've always heard of, or there's a bunch of criminals from that block. That's like all over London. 200 blocks in London have that. We all know that, But you've never heard in your life there's 40 entrepreneurs that run a business from this block. You've never ever heard that in your life. So imagine if you guys were the first ones to start it, and imagine if you guys were the next ones to continue it. Like, I think you just got to think about that, and that's just way more positive, and that would make whoever's looking after you, whoever your parental, prospect, that to make them more happy and, acknowledge you more. I honestly think just focus on that. Don't worry about all this shit, because the more you do, you can tell it's not going to go anywhere. But it's 30-year-old man.